So Dovi, it's already 15 years ago that you were a world champion in 125, long time ago. This is your 12th season in MotoGP. Would you say that you are better than ever? Is it more interesting than ever?
For sure, and have to be like this because if we want to win the championship, we want to fight and win the championship, have to be like this. So more experience, and I don't feel any limit or drop from physical condition or motivation. So 100% yes.
Would you also say that it's more interesting now that compared to 2008 when you started in MotoGP, there were Michelin tires, Bridgestone tires, no software, which was the same for everybody?
It's different. It's different. The better part now is in the way we have to ride the Michelin tires, and with the electronics we have, everybody are closer. So you can see a closer race, and this is always nicer for the fans. So it's better to have a battle and stay together. So for sure for the fans it's better.
You joined Ducati in 2013. What would you say is the biggest change since then?
Fortunately, a lot changed and many times. But the biggest step, but it's normal, it was the first bike, the completely new bike. It happened in 2015, yes. So from that, we did a big step. After that, we still struggle a lot, but that was the biggest change.
Say that the engineers within Ducati are doing very good work. What about the engineer in Andrea Dovizioso? Because sometimes people say Andrea is not just a rider, he's a semi-engineer as well.
But I think they say this for two reasons. First, because from when I raced in a pocket bike, for me it was easy to feel something. For me it's normal and usual to ride the bike, make the lap time, and feel exactly what happened. It's not just about focus on riding and make the lap time. I know very well in the details what happened in that lap, if I was fast or slow. And that helped a lot the engineer. That is one of the reasons. The second reason is I'm methodic. Not like the engineer, but I'm going in that way. So they see a lot of different compared to most of the riders. Riders normally are crazy, not methodic, not calm, and I have some of that characteristic. That's why they call me like this.
Yeah. Danilo Petrucci is within the team now. You are working together with him a lot. Obviously, there's a reason for that. Why are you working so closely together with him?
I follow a lot the motocross. Yeah. This is my passion. And Aldon Baker in America believe in that. He was able to put a few champions together, train together, and that riders was the riders fight for the championship in the Supercross with a different brand. I mean, it's something crazy. The negative is you show exactly your positive and negative point to the competitor. Yeah. But at the end, I think it's more the positive because if you train with a talent, you are able to be better on the race. I think it's a good idea. It's not easy to do and create this situation. But with when Danilo arrived, I thought this can be a good situation. I spoke with him. And he was, for his situation and for his career, he was open. For sure, he can learn more than me, but at the end, we improved together. I'm really happy to do that. It's difficult. Yeah. It's difficult to have a good relation with a competitor, especially in the same team, and be able to live in the same city and train together in like we are doing in flat track or motocross.
Let's be honest, it wouldn't have been possible with Jorge or with
No,
Andrea?
with Jorge, no, absolutely.
The short answer. Yeah. The rivalry between you and Mark has been, let's say, the story of the last 2 seasons. Do you think having a competitor like Mark, from whom you know that he will attack in the last corner if it's necessary, does that make it more difficult or maybe more predictable, knowing that he will attack you?
More difficult for sure. He can create a situation what the other riders don't, so it's negative.
I think you have 5 last corner attacks, the two of you. Was there ever a situation where you thought this is going to end wrong?
Everyone.
Really?
Yeah. He's in that moment is really what you hear and centimeter. So, and when you are in front, it's impossible to understand exactly what he's doing. So, in that moment is rationality, because you have to feel everything, but the move is totally irrationality. So. It was good for me. Yeah.